What if I told you everything you've been watching? The logo outrage, the bans, the red carpets, the endless back and forth between Democrats and Republicans. None of it is random. It's not chaos, it's choreography. And no, they don't need to put a chip in your head to control you. They just need you to scroll. Every click, every headline, every fight they stage for the cameras, it's training your brain to believe a lie. And the scariest part, you don't even feel it happening. I'm Christi Chanelle, and this is SassyPolitics. Welcome to Mindfuck Monday, because the news should come with a trigger warning. I'm Christi Chanelle, and today we're going to talk about something that sounds like science fiction, but is very, very real. Mind control. Not the kind with wires in your brain or hypnotic spirals, but the kind that uses repetition, erasure, distraction, and algorithms to shape what you think, how you feel, and what you believe. It's advertising psychology. It's propaganda. It's Palantir. And it's all around us. Here's how it works. In marketing, there's something called the rule of 7. The idea is simple. People need to see or hear something at least 7 times before they take action. That's how Coca-Cola sells happiness. That's how Nike sells victory. And that's how Fox News sells outrage. They repeat it over and over and over again. Until your brain doesn't just recognize a message, it starts to believe it. Psychologists have a name for this. It's called the Illusory Truth Effect. The more you hear something, even if it's a lie, the more it feels true. Familiarity beats logic. And if you repeat it enough, the brain takes the shortcut. I've heard this before, so it must be real. Now think about how this plays out in our own headlines. Last week, the Rainbow Crosswalk honoring the 49 victims of the Pulse nightclub massacre was erased. Literally removed overnight under a directive from Trump's administration. That's propaganda by erasure. If the memorial is gone, the memory starts to fade, out of sight, out of mind. That's how you control a community. Not just by what you show them, but by what you take away. Here's the thing. They can erase paint, but they can't erase love. People showed up with chalk and filled the sidewalks with rainbows. Gets me a little bit emotional. Then there's Cracker Barrel. Fox News turned a simple logo rebrand into another woke outrage. Why? Because distraction is part of the playbook. Saturate the airwaves with logo drama, and you keep people too busy to notice the policies stripping their rights away. It's the rule of 7 all over again. Repeat, woke is bad, until it sticks like a jingle. 19 states now have National Guard units helping ICE with paperwork. At least that's the official line. But let's be honest, this isn't about filing cabinets. It's about normalization. Soldiers on your street. Military gear outside your grocery store. At first, it shocks you. And then it becomes background noise. And that's when the control works. You don't even notice it anymore. Trump even pulled out a photo of himself with Vladimir Putin. What? During a press conference. I literally sat there like, what are you doing? Then you had the American soldiers rolling out the red carpet. That's propaganda by prestige. Dress it up, sell it as power. Make the dictator look like a guest of honor. Meanwhile, American citizens are being jailed for dissent. In Texas, Republicans pushed through their new gerrymandering maps. And in California, Gavin Newsom pushed for a special session to do the same. That's not just politics, it's psychological warfare. Redrawing maps doesn't just change elections, it changes minds. It changes who feels like they belong and who feels like they're cut out. And then there's Target. You probably saw the headline, "The CEO resigned." They tried to frame it as a victory. But the truth is, he just moved up to the board. That is a promotion and a spin. Repeat the word resignation, and enough people believe it's a win. It's not a win. Texas tried to force the 10 Commandments into classrooms. A federal judge blocked it. For now. That's one of the rare cracks where truth actually slips through. A reminder that not everything in this system is locked down. And then the White House TikTok page. Let's not forget, the government is the one that said, we can't have TikTok because the Chinese are spying on us. Yeah, it was a security risk, and it was banned. And then Trump illegally extended that ban 3 times. And yet here we are, with the White House launching an official TikTok page. That's called gaslighting. Telling you it's dangerous for you while they use it for themselves. And of course, they got trolled. I mean, like, really, really trolled. It was a bad rollout for them. Victory for us. Just remember, you might need bail money if you went on there and trolled them. Okay? Because you know, the White House is unstable. Cool thing is, Trump was so embarrassed, he fired his own social media person. It's probably best that she go find someplace else to work anyway. Who would want to work for him? But here's where this all ties together. Behind logos and red carpets and bans, there's something bigger. Surveillance. Palantir. They've already built software for ICE called Immigration OS. It ties together data from healthcare, taxes, Social Security, and even social media. Their system, Foundry, is designed to integrate everything into one screen, turning our private lives into predictive patterns. What does that mean? It means they don't just watch what we do. They start to predict what we will do before we even know it ourselves. That's the real mind control. Not hypnosis, not brain chips, but predictive analysis, AI-generated propaganda, and repetition on repeat until you can't tell what's real anymore. Algorithms don't just repeat the lie. They make you love it until you think it's your own thought. But here's the good news. Right now, Palantir and its government contracts aren't fully integrated into our everyday lives. We have a pause, a moment, a chance to get ready before the system becomes unavoidable. That's the window we have to change the narrative. Because if we wait until the surveillance grid is everywhere, it's too late. So what do? We take the playbook they're using against us, and we flip it. We repeat the truth. We amplify the voices. We use the same rule of 7, but with resistance, with activism, and with community. And that's where I'm going to leave you today, with this call to action. History is watching us. Every headline, every algorithm, every erased rainbow, it's all being recorded. And one day, our kids, our grandkids will scroll and ask, what did you do when freedom was on the line? Did you stay quiet? Or did you stand up? This is not the time to sit on the sidelines. This is not the time to wait and see. It's time to act. It's time to become part of something bigger. It's time to become a link in the chain. Go to activistchain.com, leave your city and state, and join us. Because they may control the ads, they may control the algorithms, but they don't control us. Not if we fight back. This isn't the end of the story. This is the chapter where we rise.